Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the playoffs. I'm James Cebulski. Game 5 set to go between these two teams that have put on a fight so far. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. Playoff hockey, dare I say it's the most wonderful time of the year. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Did a great job of tracking the puck, not one but two consecutive saves.
Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. And the pass is redirected. Slides the puck over to Wotherspoon. Fires it on net. Answers the call with a big save. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds it down low. Picked off by Sanheim. The Flyers have it now. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Laying the body. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there.
Vladar is able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Barkley's got it against the boards. Here's a pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and he's banned on the puck. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. Slides it up front. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Sends it over to Drysdale. Takes a shot. Not much on that one. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Vladar!
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides it across to Tippett. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Receives the pass. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Taken by Kindle. Puck picked up by Shea. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Some nice footwork here across the line. Tries to feed it over to Couturier. Moves around along the half wall. Angles it over to Rust. The Penguins take the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Big time stop there. Picked up along the boards by Mantha. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Battling for it along the boards. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Philadelphia's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Flyers win the faceoff. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Shuts him down.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. And with the two centers tangled up, the wingers skates away with it. The Penguins played along the boards. Puts it on net. Nice save off the tender's pad.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Moving into the attacking zone. To the front. Scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And, I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
The Flyers couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
The Penguins win the draw. Into the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. The Flyers gain possession. Quick pass across to Berkey. The Flyers played along the wing. Puck scooped up by Rust. Here's a short pass to Wotherspoon. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And he stopped that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Gives them nothing in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can sneak one by.
Big save by the goaltender. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. Lagar's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Pittsburgh's down here in period one, despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. Dvorak won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. He got all of that one. Just enough to keep it out there. Scooped up along the wall by Konechny. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. And it comes up with the save. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Konechny's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
You know the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You got a 1-goal lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, an opportune time for a power play and to garner some momentum in this game. You're trailing by 1. You got to find a way to win the draw and get the puck to the net quickly. Open up the lanes and shoot the puck.
Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Raquel. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Picked up along the wall by Carlson. Takes the feed. Moves into the slot. Quick feed from Michkov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Blocked in traffic. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Rust. Off the left wing and into center. Here's a chance. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Novak's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Penguins have it now. Novak's got it in the defensive end. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by Cates. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice.
Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out-competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Penguins take possession off the faceoff. Oh, he makes the save! I thought he was beat on that one-timer, but no! That's the puck on net. Good save! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Dvorak's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Penguins have it against the wall. From behind the net.
The Matthews standing up, ready to go.
He's got it behind the cage. Puts it on net, and he stamps that one with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Pittsburgh's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. Novak's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. The Flyers preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
When you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, You have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 the score. Pushes it off, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Flyers win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. With possession along the wall. Pittsburgh's got the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Achari. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes the feed from the left side. Slides the puck over. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Taken along the wall by Letang. Sends it in on the attack. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. Well, this D-zone turnover certainly caught the goaltender off guard, James, and he was unable to get set to position. And when this happens, often one area of the net is exposed. This time it's down low, and a goal ensues. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Penguins need to find a way to answer back here in this first period. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Slides it across. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Flyers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Handles the pass. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Beautiful stick save to keep them from lighting the lamp.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Big time stop there. Shilovs has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
More than half the frame has been played here. Philadelphia's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Hammers one. That's the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Couturier. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Scrum along the wall. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Uses the force on that hit.
The Flyers are really enjoying it out there. I'd say they're having a ton of fun, especially when you look at the scoreboard. It's hard not to.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Carlson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Let's have another look at that monster there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Pittsburgh's looking to even things up here in period number 1 as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. Raquel's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Off the post!
The Penguins can't believe their misfortune as they send one off the post. When you're trailing it again, you gotta find a way to put those ones in and convert your bad luck into some good.
Puck grab by Raquel. And that's broken up by Konechny. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he was ready for that one. Moves it quickly over to Dvorak. Great heads-up play by the defender. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you gotta protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he takes the dish. And now it's grabbed by Cates. And he makes the easy save.
The emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Flyers have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Lazat's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Sent into the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front. That's gloved by Vladar.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Pittsburgh still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him with the save. Here's a short pass to Grundstrom. Fires it. Waffle boarded by Shilovs. Slides it diagonally to Lazat. And now he moves it to Achari. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Moves it over to Letang. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Letang.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Raquel's moving the puck through his own zone. Broken up by Grundstrom. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Philadelphia's in now. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And he makes the save on that play. Quick pass to Rust. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Turned aside with a glove by Vladar.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the back half of this period, 3-0 is the score. Kindles won the draw there on the attack. And it's off the iron!
Carlson's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Wetherspoon's moving the puck to his own zone. Works it across to Carlson. Handles the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Couturier's going to play it against the half wall. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. The Flyers grab possession of the puck. Let's it rip! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Through pass ahead. Here they are on the attack. The Flyers have it now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And that's broken up. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Odd man rush. Passes out front. And that's stopped. Sanheim's moving it ahead. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Penguins have been the busier team offensively with scoring chances, but they still trail in the first. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Flyers are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Novak's won the faceoff. Clifton stick handling in his own zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Takes the return feed. The Penguins take it along the wall. He was totally locked in on that play. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Shot! And the puck dies with the trapper save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Getting into the later stages of this period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Cates wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Michkov. Fires it on net. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Picked up along the boards by Dewar. An easy save by Vladar. The Penguins would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Quick feed to Rust. Feeds the puck over to Raquel. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Vladar. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Dvorak's won the draw inside his own end. Taken Scooped up along the wall by Dvorak. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And he takes the feed. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Shot! That one's turned aside.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
In the final moments of this period, Philadelphia's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. And they win the draw on their own end. Tosses it on to Hayes. Pittsburgh's through center and now in the offensive end. There's a shot and makes the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Pittsburgh's hoping to even things up before this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Tippett's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Picked up along the wall by Hayes. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. York's got the puck in his own zone. The Flyers carry it along the wall. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Hathaway. Tries to feed it over to Drysdale. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! And there's the save. Gets the puck over to Achari. Great read by Couturier. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Lefebvre. Avoids the poke check. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Vladar's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes a shot. There it is. Stopped by Shilovs. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Cates. Delayed penalty coming up here. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Pittsburgh's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
The Penguins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Lagar's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Moves it quickly over to Rust. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles the bank pass from along the boards.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And a great save.
Ladar's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Steps inside. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Ristolainen. Tries to get it out of their own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Puts it on net. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Present your ticket stub for tonight's game. Receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The Flyers start with possession here as they open up short-handed. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Here's a chance! Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Quick shot! Oh, what a great save by Vladar!
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Raquel's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Pittsburgh's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail.
Hates is about to get out of the box.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Cates is done serving his time in the sin bin. We're back to even strength.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
Konechny's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Passes it over. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Whiffs on that. With the steal. The Penguins going to work on offense. Stones him in front. And now it's over to Cates. The Penguins have it from their own end. Sends it across the ice. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. And he serves it across to Cates. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Grabs control of it at the point. Looking to make something happen to the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Angles it over to Hayes. The Penguins take it across the line. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity
how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Pittsburgh's put a lot of pucks on net here to this point, but they still trail early in the second. Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's blocked away. Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Glendening. Philadelphia's on the attack. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-0 is where we sit. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Penguins are in transition. Puck dumped in. Grabbed along the board by Duel. Knocks the puck loose. And now he passes up to Hathaway. And that's stolen by Letang. Denies him!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And makes the easy glove save. Shilovs makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Madaris made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Quick pass to Rust. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Great positioning in the defensive end.
Philadelphia has been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And, of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck, and they're going north.
Quick feed to Raquel. Sends a pass over. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. They've got the defense outnumbered. Fires it. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here's a shot. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. The Penguins can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. Moves it to Hayes. Gaining momentum up along the side. From the back of the cage with the puck. And he comes up with it. And he takes the pass. Across the line along the left wall. That's a solid hit. Shot! Love save made by Vladar. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. And he turned that one aside. Lets it go. And that's off target as it hits a body. And a smart heads-up play with the bench. Oh, what a hit. He might need smelling salts after that.
He might need smelling salts because he's going to have to pick himself up, not just to get to his feet, but also to find his stick.
That's some good footwork to kick it away. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Philadelphia's won the draw. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Konechny. Blocked in front. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wing. Here's a short pass to Mantha. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Hadar's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Hands it over. And that one's denied.
Silas is getting shelled in the crease, doing everything he can to keep the opponent at bay. But, man, this is getting tough. They've got to find a way to stop chasing the game and create some offense.
Off target. Sends it out in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a blast. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Flyers are on the attack. Along the half wall with the puck. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Carlson. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off the stick. Save by Bedard. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fires it on net. Big save. Gets it over to Brazeau. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Achari. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Taken by Hathaway. The Flyers are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. And he makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. And the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Clifton's got it along the wing. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Silas. Quick feed to Kindle. Taken along the wall by Hayes. Pass back to the point. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And a good solid hit on that play. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Denies him in close. Let's move to the middle. And that's off target. Takes a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit right there. That misses. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. And it's scooped up from the corner. Oh, monstrous hit right there. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. There's a shot. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Moves it to Glendening. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Penguins have it now. Raquel's lugging the puck. Mantha's carrying it ahead. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Philadelphia's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Off the draw, they take possession. Yolson's taking it from his own end. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. From the open ice, they gain the line. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, what a save in front. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Blast from the blue line. And he stands tall and goal. Puck picked up by Andre. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denies him with the save. Takes the shot. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Shot! Glove save by the goalie. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Pittsburgh's look good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Nice zone entry from the right side. Feeds it over on the attack. Oh, that's a huge stop by Vladar.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, puts it wide, and oh, you know he'll want that one back.
Well, you can see the frustration right there. I think there was a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
Takes the pass. Puts it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Slides it on over to Witherspoon. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Here's a chance. And that's turned aside by Vladar. What a hit. They needed something.
Well, it's about time someone did something, James. I mean, so frustrating when your team doesn't come out to play, so a huge hit. Let's see if that sparks something.
Picked up along the boards by Lazar. Picked off by Konechny.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing a game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense, but unfortunately, that didn't work out.
And the puck clears the zone. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Philadelphia's got the puck. Quick pass across to Couturier. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Slides the cross-ice pass. Rust swooping in on the attack. Shot blocked in traffic. The Flyers gain possession. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Comes up with a stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Flyers have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. The Penguins take possession off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Dewar. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed from the wing.
Hayes has been dominant tonight, James, and he's contributed offensively. The reason why they're blowing their opponent out, but man, he's been all over the puck.
Puck knocked loose after that hit. Quick pass to Letang. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Flyers have it against the wall. Unable to reach that one. Poked away by Michkov. Scrum along the wall. Thunderous hit it. Look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spidering crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
Pittsburgh's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. They win the draw and go on the attack. That goes off the post and stays out.
Pittsburgh's players and staff are going to be extremely frustrated here. They keep wiring it off the post and getting real good looks, but their shots are just a little too fine. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Cates has won the draw inside his own end. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. Puts it in deep. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. The Penguins pick up steam and are on the attack. Fires it. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. Scooped up along the wall by Michkov. Slides it diagonally to Ristolainen. Nice bank pass off the boards. Can't pull the trigger. Pinned up along the boards. Slides the puck ahead to Achari. The Penguins have it now. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save. He gloved that one.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. And the puck's kicked free. Passes it to Grundstrom. The Flyers move it in. Dishes it off. Denies him on the play. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Levels him with the hit. Puck scooped up by Tippett. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Fires it into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Vladar's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Penguins have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances, just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds the puck to Konechny. And now it's grabbed by Wilson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And that's knocked away by Carlson. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Slides it across. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's a magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Pittsburgh's finally got the counterpunch they need. Now, can they do it again, Cheryl? That's the question.
Well, they need the knockout punch, don't they? And if they're going to get 2 and claw their way back in this one, but the momentum's in their favor right now. But it's their choice to do something with it.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Slides it back to the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Vladar is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but sends his stick flying.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Penguins are still trailing by 2. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Denies him on the slapper. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Penguins have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Couturier's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Launches him into the boards. continue play here. Gets the puck in deep. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Here they come. Fires it on net. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. From the left side, they gain the zone. Cuts into the paint. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Flyers have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Quick shot. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Achari's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Turns him away. Cates has it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Berkey. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that's intercepted. Achari's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed. Moves it to Dvorak. The Flyers are playing from the corner. Here's a shot. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
Bumped off the puck. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Pass across to Couturier. Nice zone entry on the left side. Receives the pass. And he makes a save there.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Picked up along the wall by Konechny. Philadelphia's crossed the line and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Drysdale. And he gets in front of that. Passes it over to Kindle. He carries the puck up along the wing. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Penguins have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Puck grabbed by Ristolainen. Slides the pass over to Rust. Pittsburgh's got it across the line. The Flyers have it from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Penguins have it behind the net. Passed up ahead. Sends it out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Tippett. Dumps it in. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Rust. Shot! That goes off a twig. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick shot! And he shuts the door on that. Vladar's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Kindle's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And stops that big bomb. Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. And the middle frame almost done. shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Pittsburgh's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. Score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This is a great goal, James. I mean, they have sustained offensive pressure, and they have their opponent hemmed in their zone. I have been on the other side of this, and it is tough. You're worn down. You start running around. You get caught out of position, and you can't recover. You're vulnerable, and that's exactly what happened here, and they took advantage. After that last goal, the team gets within 1, and the coach sending a lot of feedback down the bench. The temperature, the mood is changing.
The Penguins have new life here late in the second period after that goal.
They've been consistent, James, throughout the 2 periods, and they're nearing the end of the second. They get rewarded for buying into the game plan. They'll need to take the rest between the second and third and find a way to recalculate and drive an attack, set the tempo in the third.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. And that's a great heads-up play by Michkov.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Tries to feed it over to Kindle. Slides the puck across to Hayes. Takes it to the front. Way too much congestion blocks that. Turns that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Kindle. And that's a smart heads-up play by York. And that shot dies in traffic. 14 seconds. The Flyers have it now. Taken by York. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that's off the stick. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Be sure to attend our Auto and Light Truck Show next weekend and get a sneak peek at next year's models from the world's top automobile manufacturers.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Bounder ready to bring you the action. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Pittsburgh's had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they've dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get the equalizer here. I expect them to have some urgency to activate their D and try and really look to attack off the rush.
Here we go, on-man rush. There's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Unreal pressure. Oh, he denies him again. Shilos has the puck and holds on for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Flyers have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Philadelphia's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Feeds it over to Raquel. The Penguins take it along the wall. And that's stopped by Vladar. And he slides it quickly to Dvorak. Takes the feed. Raquel's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. Puck picked up by Dvorak. Broken up at center by Novak. Picked off in the offensive end. He was locked in there.
Vladar's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
From the right side, takes the pass. Slides the puck over. The Flyers play it along the wing. Angles it over to Dewar. Fires it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Kindle. And a nice takeaway in the defensive neutral zone. Battling for it along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass across to Novak. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Takes the feed up ahead. And now he moves it to Couturier. And he's able to handle that one. The Penguins have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Novak. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible...
Let's go! We'll talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game. When that last goal is scored, you can feel a sense of urgency. They're uplifted. There's optimism on that bench, and it starts with the head coach. Their mannerisms, the way he's moving up and down the bench. You can feel the temperature. It's rising.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Cates wins the draw at center. Quick feed to Michkov. Freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And that's broken up. Moves it to Mantha. Gaining momentum up along the side. Handles the pass. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Philadelphia's won the draw. Jostled off the puck. Big stop right there. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Philadelphia's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Drysdale. Slides the puck across to Michkov. Puts it on net. Gets in the lane with the body. Dished on over to Mantha. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Cates wins the defensive zone face-off. Cutting to the front of the net. Puck scooped up by Michkov. Philadelphia's on the attack. Here's a chance. And there's the save on the play. The Penguins will play it in their own end. And he takes the dish. Here they come on the attack. Loose puck battle along the boards. Works it across to Shea. Pass to Hayes. Shot just gets enough to keep it out. Pushes it across to Cates. Here's a short pass to Tippett. Fires it. Denies him with a save. Tries to feed it over to Achari. Intercepted at center by Drysdale. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feed to the middle. And that's blocked in front. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Turned aside with the glove by Vladar. this period. It's all tied up. Couturier's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Picked up along the boards by Sanheim. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a shot, and it's turned aside by Vladar. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Answers the call with a big save. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. The Penguins gain possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Raquel. Blistering shot, and he stops that cannon there. Wow. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Grundstrom. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net, and he's got that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And now it's grabbed by Andre. Tippett's got it in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And now he passes it to Girard. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Quick pass from Michkov. Handles the puck.
Novak's been great tonight, James. He already has a goal in the game, but now the score is tied, and that's when your best players come out to play. I can expect that he'll be looking to get on the board again.
Puck grab by Michkov. Quick feed to Hathaway. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And the puck's knocked loose. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And he takes the feed. The Flyers have it in the offensive end. There he is on the backhand. And a great save. Here's an opportunity. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. There's multiple layers to this goal. Not only is it tough to bat out of the air, you have to have good sense of timing and hand-eye coordination, but you also have to have an awareness of where that puck is and where you're making contact with it, because guess what? If it's above the crossbar, this is a no-goal.
The Flyers now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush times, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Oh, and makes the save. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Pushes it across to Lazat. And he's ridden off the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Achari. Taken by Dewar. Philadelphia's got the puck. Through center. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Quick shot. Denied on the front. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Flyers haven't exactly been on point here tonight, but yet, look at the scoreboard here, Cheryl. Up by 2 here in the third.
Well, it's all about timing and the recognition of a quality shot over quantity here, James. I mean, they've had the minority of shots on net, and guess what? This spells frustration for their opponent.
Drills them. Enters the offensive zone from the left. There's a shot. Comes up with the stop. And that's intercepted by Konechny. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Moves it to Dvorak. No room for that one to get through. Taken along the wall by Konechny. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And
Tremendous save on the play.
what an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Flyers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Philadelphia's won the defensive zone draw. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Huge steal at his own end. The Penguins cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot. And it goes off a stick. The Penguins gain possession on their own end. Scoops up the puck now. And some good footwork to kick it away. Letang's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Here they come on the attack. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Seeloffs has been doing a great job of managing the ebbs and flows within this game. And, you know, he's had to make some big stops and be on point. But it's been quiet. There's been lulls within the game, but he's been able to manage it. That's what a goaltender has to do. They've got to come up with the save when it's busy, even when it's quiet.
Pittsburgh's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. The Flyers win the faceoff. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Barkey's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Michkov's gaining momentum, and he loses control of the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puts it on net. Simple glove save by Vladar. Drysdale's taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Berkey. Back to the blue line. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a short pass to Novak. Puck picked up by Brazo. Here's a chance. Nice stop by Vladar. Dishes it to Berkey. The Flyers gain the zone. Shot. Turned aside by Shilovs.
Vladar's been outstanding tonight, really standing on his head and giving his team a chance. Desperation save. Look at this sequence here, James. I mean, everyone in front of him has to find a way to clear that puck and give the guy a break.
lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's a 2-goal game with a 5-3 score. Philadelphia's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Off the stick, and that's blocked. Sends the pass over. Slides it across to Rust. Fires it. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Oh, excellent use of scores. Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
That goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one.
If you want to win games, you have to be aggressive on the puck, and you have to compete, and that's exactly what he's known for here. He wins that battle because he's able to maintain contact and body position, separate his opponent from the puck, and his team is able to maintain possession. I mean, this is incredible work. It's gritty, it's hard, and it leads to the goal.
The Penguins definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Tries to get it over to Hathaway. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Angles it over to Rust. Inside the defensive zone, moves the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Shingoff hangs on to the puck to stop the play.
Hathaway's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Pittsburgh's trailing by 1. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Nobody comes up with a stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Pittsburgh's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. They take possession as he lobs them up off the faceoff. Quick pass to Sanheim. Passes it in front, and that's intercepted. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Sensational stop by Vladar.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Flyers played along the boards. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever, and he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Flyers will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Sanheim's lugging the puck. The Flyers take it across the blue line. Shot! Denies the clopper! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And a solid job tying up his opponent. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. They've got numbers. Tries to the crease. That's gloved by Vladar. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Pittsburgh's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Philadelphia's got the puck at center. Here's a chance on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Pickett. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And here's a pass to Grundstrom. The Flyers carry it along the wall. And he catches that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck scooped up by Girard. They go on the attack through center. Looks to set up at the point now. And that goes off a body. Takes it across the blue line. Pittsburgh's got the puck.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Michkov's got the puck. Great hit on the play. Moves the puck to Lazat. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Quick feed to Tour. Oh, close save and a beauty. Vladar's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Penguins win the draw. Puts it on net. Just wide. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a chance. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Hathaway's got it into offensive territory. And he loses control here. Unleashes a cannon. Shilov has it and freezes the play. The Penguins have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. Novak's won it in their own end. And comes it aside with ease. Passes it over. Pittsburgh's gained possession. Gains the zone on the left wing. Feeds it over. Stops it with a glove. Vladar's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Philadelphia's looking to break out. And now it's grabbed by Konechny. Dvorak's carrying it ahead. Looks to make a play over to Novak. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Dishes it off. With the stop. The Flyers have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's regained possession of the puck. And it's kicked away. And that's stolen by Dvorak. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Pittsburgh's going to hold it against the wall. Caught into the glove by Vladar.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Penguins have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. York stick handling in his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Sends it over. And that was stopped. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Pittsburgh's got it in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Shea. He carries the puck up along the wing. Fires it on net. Shoots the door with a great save. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Moves it to Grundstrom. Looking to make something happen at center. Takes a shot. And he keeps that one out.
Ladar's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
A critical draw here. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. And that carries off a stick. Off the glove. Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Sends one up to Rust. One up Main Street and on the attack. Shot. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Tippett. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Tippett's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Shot! How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Letang's got the puck along the wing. Solid hit on the play. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's a short pass to Dvorak. They gain the zone from the left side. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Taken by Konechny. Quick shot! Oh, they just got enough of that one to keep it out. Quick pass across to Couturier. Konechny's got it along the boards. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Quick pass to Sanheim. There's a shot. There's a firm collision. Quick feed to Sanheim. Puck grab by Couturier. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Flyers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. They score! And it's a one-goal game after that one.
That's timely execution, James, because there's still runway left. There's still hope they can get back in this one. Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Pittsburgh's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within one goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it to Mantha. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Brazo's been on a tear lately with the point streak. I mean, generating a ton of offense for his team. It doesn't matter whether it comes in the form of apples or goals. This guy's doing it all on the offensive end.
Philadelphia is going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Slides it across. Takes a shot. And that one's denied. Moves it quickly over to Mantha. Gains the zone from the right. Shot! Long jam in front. That's broken up. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puts it on in. Just wide of the net. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. From the right side and up the middle. Denies him! He got all of it! A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides it diagonally to Dewar. Into the offensive end now. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Flyers have it now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Sends a pass in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Works it across to Dewar. Dumps it into the ozone. The Flyers gain possession. Here's a short pass to Grundstrom. Steps across the blue line. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Rocks them on the play. The Penguins have it from their own end. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Picked off by Hathaway.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's an odd-man rush. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Moves it up. Makes his presence known on the ice. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Hathaway. Tries to get it to Couturier. Quick pass to Glendening. Twists one. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shilovs. The Penguins are running out of time to even things up here. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they trail late in the third. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Quick feed to Andre. Sends a pass over. Pittsburgh's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it on over to Carlson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. They need a goal here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice. Loose puck battle along the boards. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Denies him! Grabs the puck. And that puck leaves the zone. And he takes the pass. Here's a chance! Finds Sinkins and he makes the save. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. And with the victory, now just one win away from closing out this series, Cheryl.
Yeah, and there's two trains of thought here. I mean, you're up 3-2, and you know you're so close to getting through the series and clinching, but yet you're still far away. You have to have the killer instinct, and you do not want to allow your opponent in and force a Game 7.
What a night. You got to love the intensity of the playoffs, and we will see you down the road at the next game. It's playoff time, baby. Good night from all of us here at EA Sports.